trocanters. For this plie exercise, we're going to be focusing on outward rotation of the legs and inward rotation of the arms. Ballet has a pretty specific aesthetic when it comes to rotation, where the femur bones or the thigh bones are usually always rotated laterally or outward. So begin with your feet parallel, toes pointing forward, hip width distance apart, and just begin by turning the femur bones using your rotator muscles in and out. So you're turning your femur bones like a doorknob, and just explore the range of motion for a moment. Now, make your heels light and shift your weight forward over the balls of your feet, and use your rotator muscles to bring the greater trochanters closer to the pelvis, and your heels will come forward and we're in first position. Now, take some imaginary wet paint and paint your pinky fingertip to your elbow. Now, print a stamp of that wet paint in a line along your body which cuts you in half front to back. And elongate yourself along that straight line. Now leave the fingertips where they are, so they're not going to travel up towards the armpits, but we're going to leave the fingertips where they are and space hold them. And we're going to rotate the humerus bone or upper arm bone inward. And as we do that, you can allow the elbow to bend just slightly. It's like a little puff of air is coming up underneath your elbow, and you can feel the space, this negative space at your side body, widen up and open up. So it's almost like you're a little fish under the ocean and your gills are opening, or maybe you're a bird and there's a little puff of air that comes up underneath your wing. Now, right now, with the palms forward, your thigh bones or femur bones are rotated laterally, outward, and your arm bones, your humerus bones in your upper arm is also rotated laterally or outward. And we're going to bounce. Allow your ankles, your knees, and your hips to bend, and just feel your pelvis, your center of weight, bouncing up and down slightly like a little basketball. Imagine you're leaning against a wall behind you, and you have your head, your mid-back, and your pelvis touching that wall and supporting you, and you're sliding up and down on that wall. Now, we're going to bend, so plie means bend, and we're going to drop the pelvis low, and we're going to stretch up nice and smooth and sustained effort, and as we do that, we're going to round the arms inward. So the humerus bone, again, is rotating medially or inward, and the negative space is opening up, and the fingertips stay nice and low and on your sides. They're down and by your sides, not in front of you at the time being. So right now they're low and to your sides. Let's try that again. Outward rotate the arms and open the knees side to side, feeling yourself spreading wide, and bounce. Now we're going to drop the pelvis low as we spread, keep in contact with the floor. And as we stretch the legs, we're going to again rotate the arms inward. So we're stretching the legs and rotating the arms inward as they round. And again, we'll plie with a nice, slow, sustained, smooth effort, bending and stretching. Plie and stretch. And now we're in the second position of the feet. So your feet in second position should have the same angle that they have in first position. Here in second position, again, we're going to bounce, feeling that we are sliding up and down against a wall where our back of our head is touching, our mid-back and our pelvis are all touching that wall behind us. And then we're going to drop the pelvis low, and using the adductors on the insides of the legs, we're going to draw and enclose back to first position, keeping contact with the floor, and as we stretch, rounding the arms and rotating them inward. Again, plie with smooth effort, and stretch, plie, and stretch. So the pattern goes bounce, 2, 3, 4, spread, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4. Bounce, 2, 3, 4, enclose, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to spread to the front. So bouncing in first position, you're going to imagine that you have a hat, a tie, and a belt on, and as you shift forward, you're going to take all 3 of those with you. So don't leave anything behind. Make sure that you're bringing your weight forward as you spread. Again, we are in 4th position, but our feet are at the same angle that they were in first and in 2nd position. So don't try to send your toes directly to the sides. Whatever your first position degree of rotation was, it should be the same for 2nd and for 4th. Here in 4th, check that you have just as much weight on your front foot as you do on the back. And we're going to bounce, widening and spreading the knees. And the knees should be traveling in the same direction as your toes. If that's not the case, bring your toes in to meet your knees. Bouncing in 4th, and stretch, plie, and stretch. Now we're going to enclose, bounce, 2, 3, 4, enclose, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4. Again with the other foot. Bounce, 2, 3, 4, spread, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4, plie, 2, 3, 4. Bounce, 2, 3, 4, deepen and enclose, 2, 3, 4, plie, stretch, plie, stretch.